New powerful druid? So basically, you could see me play my favorite class that I know intimately and lovingly, or you could see me play my least favorite class that I don't know fuck all about. I don't know that you're gonna learn anything from druid. Maybe. I wanna play hunter. I'll make some of you happy. Because my last couple of hunters... There's promise there. Let's put it that way. There's promise. 4 mana, 3/3, deal 2 damage. 4 mana, 2/4, deal 2 damage. Do we prefer Kodo because it's a beast and we like the stat line better? I think the answer is yes. Especially in a Night Captain meta, right? Everything points to Kodo. Okay. The bundle giveaways, the community managers have a lot of say in, and she's been pretty proactive on trying to include some more smaller streamers. Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised by seeing some smaller streamers get into like theory crafting, for example. So they're doing some of the people who work there at Blizzard are doing like a minuscule amount better at community engagement recently, it seems like. The key to Demon Hunters is working people with 5 mana 8/8s. Yeah, that was my problem. I didn't get those. Druid is your least favorite class? That surprises me. A lot of people I hear that theirs is Priest. Well, every class is somebody's least favorite class, right? There's nothing in Druid that's particularly appealing to me. It's just kind of boring, and this is the dull version of Hunter to me. But Priest was one of my favorite classes for a while. I'd say it's still top 3 for me, although I haven't enjoyed it in quite a bit. Okay, so let's just take the card that we're obviously going to take. This is the best card in the class. It's the main card that you want to be looking for right now. It will win you games. It's good tempo. It's extraordinary value. It's a win condition of its own right. It's a dragon tag. It's got a hell of a schnoz. So I was talking earlier about forcing aggro. Getting Primordial Explorer, pick 2, kind of makes you want to go more mid-range. Assuming Druid's just being carried by Scale of Onyxia. Yeah, and a class that's like not doing much but has one busted card that you're looking for. Bit of a bummer. Embiggen a little. Embiggen a little. Yeah, and Ivanovic completes the thought, which is that getting Twin Tyrant also makes you want to go mid-range. And so, given that we have 2 dragons here, one of which generates another dragon, pretty much what we're going to be looking for is strong mid-range, swingy, initiative-based cards, and all the dragons that we can get our hands on. If you were forcing aggro, you'd consider passing Tyrant there. If I were forcing aggro, I would consider drafting Hosen Healer. But I might end up taking Tyrant anyway, just because these are not good aggro cards at all. The reason I say Hosen Healer is because you could maybe make a trade while you're ahead on the board and then heal up. I don't know. If you're making Merps Hunter, you can't really take Twin Tyrant. Only if you're making that archetype do you consider passing it here. And I like to make that archetype sometimes, but not looking like this is the moment. And the way that the game has progressed, that archetype's less and less viable because most of the good cards are like don't fit that archetype. Diving Gryfun, I think we take. It's a great card. We take as many of those as we can. Wolf, underrated. It's a beast as well. Trashity trash, trashity trash. Do we take the 8/8? Do we take the Cat Trick? Cat Trick might trick them into playing around things that it isn't. That's its main use value. The Panther's fine. I don't know, maybe an 8/8 is fine. Maybe we get the 3-drop that unfreezes it. Right, Druid does have the Explorer. I don't think I've drafted that card this entire meta, actually. It's just, I've dodged it. Pretty sure I haven't had any Emerald Explorers. I think Crusher makes sense. Big body that they have to deal with at some point. We take this, maybe grab some secrets at some point. Not like this, not like that. Hey, look who it is! Living Dragon Breath come in to give us surprise Frozen Crusher lethal. My man. Arcane Shot's the pickable card here, and it's actually quite good. Don't underestimate this card in Hunter. If you need removal, it's there. If you need lethal, it's there. If you need a cheap spell because you played Lock and Load for some goddamn reason, it's right there, waiting for you. Alley Cat's fantastic one-drop. It's especially good because it puts 2 beasts on the board, so if you draft a Crackling Razor Maw for the 2-mana 3/2, then it makes Alley Cat even better. Stormwind would have been fine. But not over Alley Cat, probably. Here we just take the strong 3. Here we take the dragon that also represents card draw, even though the stats aren't the best. It's a dragon tag, which we have not yet found things to be activated, but they might come, and they might also come out of here. Veritas! Hello. Played my first arena run in a month yesterday. Meta feels even worse. I went 12 with the Paladin, played against 10 Warlocks. Wait, so you're saying the meta feels worse, but you went 12? I've been playing it for a whole goddamn month. I can't get a single 12. Veritas struts in, and he's like, I finally played a terrible arena run. It was a 12. First run in a month. Clearly this is the pick. The others are way too big and not useful. Depth Charge meta. I drafted a Depth Charge in a Hunter recently and just never drew it. I know why. More Twin Tyrants. Do we have elementals yet? We have 1, right? We have 2, actually. Is that enough for Tulvir? Maybe. I certainly don't want these. One of my faves. Eminently pickable. I love Web Spinner. You take the Draconid here, though. It's Dragon Tag. And very strong as well. Interesting. Interesting. Levy your thoughts about this pick, chat. Because Corporal is Corporal is Corporal is Corporal. Very strong card. Great on curve. We need 2 drops. It's a game winner. I find that you almost never get the honorable kill these days. They usually just remove it. But if they have to use removal on it, still good. Alternatively, Stormpike Battle Ram, great card, makes my Mountain Bear cheaper. Battle Ram into Mountain Bear is a game-winning play. And it's something to draw off the Diving Gryfun. I love Corporal, but I think I'm leaning into the Battle Ram. Bad Plug takes Ram. Less BGHs should make Draconid better. True. Very true. Those classes are gonna run away with it without micros. Well, good thing the meta's almost over. Do Hearthstone players use the enablers and payoffs terminology, or is that only Magic? That's more of a Magic thing. We talk about payoffs, but more loosely. Mountain Bear, absolutely premium, for sure, for sure. I really like having at least one thing guaranteed to be drawn with the Diving Gryfun in the deck. I think that's pretty important. Okay, here's an interesting one, chat. Which 2-drop do you take? Oh yeah, far too late. You don't have much beasts above 4 mana. We got the one that counts. And the cheap ones are, you know, you want a free wolf, that's good too. But we'll take another Mountain Bear if we find it, we'll take a High Mana if we find it, and anyway, the important thing about the Ram is not that this counts so much as the Rush, and the fact that it can chain with the Gryfun, I think. To me, at least, that's the important part. So Bloodsail Raider gains attack equal to the attack of your weapon. We don't have that yet, but if we find blood weapons, we will take them. Bartender does not have that upside, but it heals you a little bit over time. Are we really gonna need chip healing in a Hunter deck? I'm taking the one that's better for now, not speculating. It is better right now, but that ability would actually be useful to us. I don't know that the heal one is actually useful to us. Like, we're a little bit of a heavier Hunter deck, kind of, but we're still aggressive, right? I guess we don't really have 1s and 2s yet. I guess it really depends on how the rest of this draft goes. Chip healing makes Bloodseeker better. That is true. That is true. Your logic is impenetrable. Can't penetrate it. People who have been playing a lot are going to feel this is a breath of fresh air because you've been playing Mage Stone for a month. I have an outsider perspective. Sure. And, you know, I came to this realization earlier today, but really the reason I'm happy with the adjustment is because I get to play Hunter now and it doesn't feel like I'm, you know, rubbing nails on my face. So that's where my stakes in this horse race are. Another thing, Bloodsail Raider does get eaten by Galaka Crawler, so I'll take the Bartender. More Gryfun, more Gryfun, more Gryfun, more Gryfun. Yeah, right, so having 2 Gryphons and a Battle Ram, such a beautiful package, and the Battle Ram makes the next Gryfun cheaper as well. Piggyback Imp also would be a good pick here, but I take the Chain Gryphons anytime I can. Discover a copy of a beast to your deck. So I want the Deadly Shot, but this is interesting, right? Like, if you have the Battle Ram, you could play Breeder, get a Mountain Bear. Six beasts? That's like a decent chance of finding Mountain Bear in the Discover. Is that worth it to take over the removal, though? Our beast quality is high. Yes. Yeah, it is. It's tricky, because Deadly Shot fits beautifully in the deck, I think. But Selective Breeder activates some of our lovely synergies. Could take Grapple Sniper and then you don't have to worry about 2 drops better. True. True. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess it's maybe not about being jaded because the people who have played more Arena than anyone in the world are probably the people who are most eager to like the meta, right? And if those people are the ones who are refusing to play the meta and feeling bad about it, then that probably indicates that there's something wrong with the meta itself on a grander scale than just personal preference or being burned out. Mountain Bear is really important. Let's do it. That's a good beast too. We'll take it here. I don't want to dilute the beast pool too much. Oh, no. We don't, right? I don't think we do. I think, in fact, we don't. It's just such a bait, right? 5 mana 8/8 would be good. Fire Plume is fine. Fire Plume gets Night Captained, as we discussed. We could use the 3-drop as well. We only have 3 proper 3-drops. There's 4, I guess. It's not really enough. If we had secrets, this would become more desirable, but we don't. I don't know. Let me look at win rates. I'm so tempted by the Hydra, but it's such bait, right? You just lose the game if you play the Hydra. Maybe if our deck was more aggressive, it would make sense, but it's not. Win rate between the 4 and the 3 are basically the same. 3 is a little bit... just a little bit higher. This deck looks really fun, but actually has so much potential too. Our packages are nice. Our packages are real nice. We've got Rush package, we've got Beast package, we've got a little Elemental package, we've got a Freeze, Anti-Freeze package, and we've got some Dragon package stuff too. So it's all kind of interlinking. You don't typically want to draft just for synergy in Arena, but if you have a bunch of synergies that mostly work, then you'll get some of them, right? We have the Bartender to heal off the Hydra damage. Now that's using your bat brain. We take Fire Plume. It goes face, right? Jesus, I come in and you're talking about how nice your package is. Amen. Hey, CJ. More! More! More. This is exactly like my other Hunter deck. 3 Gryfuns and a Battle Ram. Loot Hoarder, I think. A little bit of card draw. I don't think we're gonna run out of cards, but those other cards are bad, so... Frost spell, well, we didn't get Freezing Traps, so we don't have Frost then. Squire's great. I want the Squire. I'm gonna miss the Squire. Bunker? Two of my 2 best friends in April, one of them had 2 Hydras and the other had 1 Hydra. Really? I was picking the Hydra. See, we had opposite arcs, Sebula, because I was picking the Hydra, and then for a stretch of time, every time I played it, it would get like full-blown eviled, or don't put your hand in the fire, or whatever that shaman card is. Don't say it ain't so. I think you take Bunker here. I think Bunker's nice. We already have things that sort of do what Bat Rider does. Sure, we'll trick them. We never found stuff to go with the dragons, but maybe we'll discover something. Kinda sad. I wanted at least a warder or something. So we didn't get the full dragon package that it seemed like we might from the first couple of picks, but we got a lot of other really good, fun stuff in here, so we'll see how it plays. Oh yeah, I was talking to Jesus. Or rather, I interpreted that CJ was. The more Gryfuns you have, the better your Gryfuns are, right? Yeah, you need Peter, you need, Margaret, Peter's wife. Lola, or whatever her name is. You need the girl, Megan, and the boy, Peter Jr. No, wait, his name's Chris. And the dog and the baby, and you have enough Gryfuns for a whole package. Not against Warrior, you don't... They're not gonna jump out at... They're not gonna put multiple minions out there, are they? That we want a Bunker Sergeant? Unless they play Murloc Tidehunter. Again, Seb, your passion for accuracy is just shining through. Hydra's a high variance card. Worse for good players because you can just randomly lose games. Yeah. And it is a win condition. And I will still sometimes draft it for that reason, but... But when such a random factor is introduced, you typically start to steer clear of that random factor the better of a player you get. Because, you know, you want your average to go up, not be average. I don't see a whole lot of Warlocks either. Did they adjust the dragon pool? Or is that crazy? I've had so many dragon discovers today, and the only top tier dragon I found has been regular Onyxia. But I've discovered so many. Could they have adjusted it? Or is this just... the power of perception clouding my mind? Also, do we want a 4-drop here? I feel like 4-drop's better for us than Dragonid. On account of, like, you know, having nothing to play next turn. It's a good 4-drop, helps us push damage in most cases. Actually, maybe we kill that, huh? Give me that. The Loot Hoarder was quoting, "I think you should leave," before "I think you should leave" was even invented. Give me that. I bet Blizz doesn't even know if they have adjusted it. It's, Schrodinger's micro-adjust. Damn. Abusive Sergeant OP. See, I could have used the Bunker Sergeant! The Bunker Sergeant would have been so good! Oh, man. I thought I was being disciplined when I threw it away. And in fact, I think I still think that, but... I hate using both rams right away, but it's the clean play. The budget bunker. That's not how I like to use this card at all. In fact, it makes me very sad. In fact, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry right now. Oh, that's good. That's actually very nice for us. Because of our... Knight Captain bird version. Are they gonna use their Knight Captain version? Interesting. They gave us a hell of a 1-drop there. A little bit late, sir. I guess that's my fault. Maybe you're just showing up now to prove a point to me about valuing you more. Well, I hear you. And you're valued. And... I love you. 3-1 hero power, or... I mean, we could do double Gryfun. Four. 1. There's not a lot of rush in this meta. I have to remember that this might be drawn by this. That's definitely a factor. A little bit awkward, but still a very good turn. I would have loved to have played an additional 2-drop or something like that, but... Last stream with Blobby Jane. 2 more weeks to see this man again. 2 weeks! Woo! I'm gonna miss you, -1. You're gonna come back and the dungeon's gonna be overrun with robots. You're gonna be like, hey Blobby, how have the last 2 weeks been? And chat's gonna be like, wanna buy a follow, wanna buy a follower, That's how it's gonna be. Axe Berserker. I trust Val and CJ to keep the order. Well, that's your first mistake. May as well, right? He's gonna be like, how many of these shits do you have? Dragon. Again, awkward way to kill that, but keeps the pressure going. Blizzard gave 1,000 testers jobs at Blizzard. Yeah, maybe they're panicking. I'm anxious about my time off. I am anxious every time I'm about to travel. But I'll get over it. Oh my. Bye, Mr. Bishop. The floor shakes when he jumps down from a chair. Big booty kitty. Do we have any more rushes? I think we got through them all. We did. What about this? 5-4 stealth. 5. And then kill. Not bad. Not bad at all, actually. And I think you do kill, because that's a very pesky minion. Don't want that hanging around. I'm traveling to scenic, tropical Kentucky. And before you ask which city, it's not one of the main ones. It'll be fun though. I'm going for about a week. So spend as much time as you can here this week, chat, because I'll be away next week. 5-9. Yeah, so... Okay. Let's just see what's in the box. Our beasts have been trashed too. Ugh. Um, 4, 9, 10, 11. Gorehowl. Can we get there? We're running out of stuff. Drafts 100 keys to do a warrior immediately. I'm down to fight warriors, man. They're still disadvantaged because of the, you know, lack of adjusts. So I still think it's on me if I lose this. Drain damage. Maybe I'm being too generous. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think it's just time to get through. I think you gotta get through here. Feels bad though. We try to hero power every turn. We have a panther in the wings. I don't know. Blizzard does hate warrior. Activision turning things around up in here. It's a trip to visit friends' family. Oh yeah, we should get some good bourbon. Our friend in the chat who we haven't seen for a while, because he's in Kentucky, you remember Frank, is, Christ. This is a great draw, though. That cheap beast we were talking about. He's a Kentucky fella. So and he's spending like a month and a half with his folks. So we're going to Kentucky, Angry Bee and I, to visit with him and his folks. Frank is Christ. He's got the look. He's got the look.
Wait. You're telling me I flew all the way to Kentucky to get some of your fried chicken and the colonel isn't even working today?
He did.
What?
I say he did.
Is Mr. Sanders in?
What's wrong with you? I say he did.
The colonel!
Posting Family Guy links in my chat gets you a sentence of a ban of 2 minutes! 2-minute ban! Posting Family Guy in my chat? 2-minute ban. I thought about giving you a 1-minute ban. Okay, you're no longer on timeout. It was just a gag, and I felt bad. 133 seconds. Well, because it gives you a... it gives you like a... I don't know how to describe it. It gives you like a... Have we won yet? 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. No. It gives you like a bar, and then you click on that bar for the amount of time approximately that you want them to be in the can for. A slider, that's the one. Definitely don't look at the other link I posted before that one. Did you post 2 Family Guy links? That might be a 3-minute ban. I looked at the KFC one.
Wait.
Yeah, that one. Okay. Wait, no, what did I do? I didn't know that I would actually do something. I typed /ban Family Guy, and I banned a Twitch account that was created September 24th, 2007 called Family. And the reason for the ban was Guy. It's good to know that that's how that works, so I'll keep that in mind. Good draw, I guess. Can you play a spell? I'm thinking we're in trouble here. I don't really see how we take the board back. Maybe if we draw Twin Tyrant, like, immediately. It's really lucky for them that they got Fool's Bane and Invulnerable. What the hell? Explosive Trap, they thought. Well, if Veritas says no ban, then no ban it is.
I'll be keeping my eye on you. What's your name?
My name? P... Tier... Gryfun.
Okay.
Yeah, Peter Gryfun. Oh, crap.
Well, this sucks. I feel like we've been in this game for 3 hours. Alright, alright. Warrior bested me. Hard to beat Warrior as a hunter. Point taken. But hey, we're keeping a positive environment today. Footloose and fancy free. This meta is great, and I can't wait for the next great meta. Thanks for this time. I appreciate it. And I feel more enriched as a person for having played that game. I'm a positive streamer. Oh, my phone died. I love it when my phone dies. That's an opportunity to charge it afresh. Isn't that great feeling like you're tethered to your phone 24/7? Really makes you feel connected. We could go in twos. Hey, big guy. Gonna come visit? No? Yeah, come visit. Come visit. Hi. Oh, hello. Oh, you want some hugs? Hello. Yes. Hey. Yeah. Did you get your claws out my chest? It's funny, I gotta pull my mic closer. It's funny you should say that negative one, because I was... I was thinking about what music to put in my playlist today, and I looked at the Super Ghouls and Ghosts soundtrack, and I was like... I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to enjoy these tunes again. Let's try it out today. It took a while for my fight or flight not to kick in, you know? We wanted to go for the elemental into the Tolvia, right? And just kind of wait to bust through. This cat always smells so good. It smells like baby powder, but like better. Oh, they're doing the same thing as us. Okay, so here's the thing, though. I might have misplayed playing the 3-4, because I'm realizing I think I actually want to battle ram this turn so we can mountain bear next turn. Or we could Tolvir battle ram next turn. I think it's worth it to get the Mountain Bear out. I should have played Dire Wolf last turn, I think. What do you think, buddy? Can you hear him? Can you hear him purring? Can you hear that? He purr. He purr. Hip hip hooray. You're clawing my V-neck down, kitty. You're giving the chat a show. You wanna take your claws out of my shirt? Or no? Not pre-bumping the 3-1 feels kind of risky. True enough, true enough. I just knew I was gonna draw Kodo. They ate the thing though, that's kind of weird, right? I feel like you're not supposed to eat the thing. The Kodo's optional here. I think you could definitely, like, play Direwolf and Alley Cat, if you wanted to. I like protecting the bear a little bit more. Okay, they have the Drain Soul. Whew. We really don't have a good answer to this, though. Can we double trade? I guess we do. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I mean, maybe we could have value traded the 3-2 as well. Alright, punished, I suppose, but also kind of fine. God damn it. The math is not helping me here. Masi Horror is back in Horror. It's true. Which is a bit distressing. I don't know if I like that card being around. Bye, buddy. Going back to your throne? I'm gonna keep putting face damage in. I'm gonna diversify our board a little bit. That was a nice visit, Bishop. Thank you. Mr. Bishop. Mr. Bishop. I don't know. I think they're running out of stuff. Well, it's the second ever core, so it's gonna be any new cards first time in core. I think -1 just means like back in the meta via core. There's options here. So one thing you could do, kill that, 5 into here, Hippogryfin, Hippogriff gets activated, you play Stone Shaper. Don't think I actually like that line. Well, I would argue that Journey to the Center of the Earth is the first core. They should have a genre called core, where you just appreciate core art. A little bit risky to leave this up, but on the other hand, it's good stats. It doesn't really do much. Oh... shoot. Oh... Ooh. I think we can still beat it, though. 8, 10, 12. Yeah, they need, like, healing. Or something. Plus we got this. We're in good shape, I think. Hero power 100%. 100% of the time. The core. That's an Aaron Eckhart movie, right? Aaron Eckhart's the main character, the guy who played Two-Face. And they have to fix the Earth's core because the Earth got off its axis and, like, natural disasters started happening, right? Goofy-ass movie. Corsets. Job's done. Hilary Swank? Aaron Eckhart, Hilary Swank. Boy, she sure had a moment, huh? Richard Jenkins? Yeah. Most of these people I don't know. Especially given that, like, our good beasts are already in hand, I'm not really in a particular rush to play this card. So I'm just gonna do that. If they hero power, they clear this away, and then the 2-1 is exactly as much as a problem as the 2-2 would have been. Although we did open the door for them to play that, which is kind of annoying until we draw this, which makes it much better for us. It's like sunshine, but bad. Very apt description, I think. Yeah, they had people slowly getting picked off, right? Yeah, no, Unobtainium is Avatar. Yeah, they had to restart the core of the Earth with nukes. So they were like on a spaceship, except it was like a drill ship, and they were going down into the core to set off nukes. Didn't they find some weird flora down to the Korra in one scene? Our first, really, really good dragon. I will absolutely take that. Although the game might be over by then, who knows? I was wrenched, body, mind, and soul, out of my immersion in Avatar when they used the word Unobtainium. I laughed so hard. It's like, are you serious? So funny. I think we just use this to clear. We got our combo. We got our combo. What's up, Faceless? Yeah, no, it's generally not. Generally, people think of a less, stupid word than Unobtainium to put in their screenplays. Richard Jenkins, what a supporting actor he is. He pops up everywhere and plays the same character. He's an incredible actor. He's in, I don't know if I'd say incredible. He's just really, really, really good. And you're right, he just kind of lends his, archetype to all sorts of stuff. He's one of the scientists in, Cabin in the Woods, right? I actually just watched him in a movie called Kajillionaire. Came out a couple years ago. Kajillionaire. It got rave reviews. I hated it. I thought it was bad. Didn't like it. So what we could do here, chat, is could Mountain Bear now, or Battle Ram into 4/4, 8/8 face, Ram Tamer. Next turn, play Mountain Bear, Living Dragon Breath, unfreeze, go face more. I think I like that. Yeah, no, I like this. I think this is good. Wanna bet it was a placeholder? But the placeholder for the Avatar script was just the script for Pocahontas, and they stuck all the proper nouns in. I'm sure some of you have seen that internet post. Nightmare Alley recently, what? Oh, Richard Jenkins. Oh, right. He was in that too. I saw that as well. Get crushed. Feels good, man. Look at the combos! The combos! Elemental package, freeze package, beast discount rush package, all coming together. Remember them using some kind of radar system to see where they're going, and they start finding hollow pockets, which show up as static on their radar, and they drop through one of the hollow pockets into the crystal cavern. That's what I was thinking, Veritas. That's the scene. It was a crystal cavern. I couldn't remember exactly what it was. Yeah, it was like a pretty crystal cavern, and then they go outside and they're like, crystals! And then something horrible happens. Something that we will not speak of, because I don't remember it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... Wait a minute. Wait, do we have lethal? That's 5? I'm sure we have lethal. We draw another one of these, right? So, I'm just gonna do it. Yes. Positive and pleasant arenas today. Didn't know about the other Gryfun. About the other 2 Gryfun. Angus, I played somebody in the arena the other day whose handle was Angus. Was that you? No, no. Sure. We could have kept Cat Trick. I just don't think you want to play that on 2. But maybe I'm wrong. Don't know. Maybe. Well, is your name in the game Angus? Because if so, then I'm sure it was a very good match between us. Some common beef. Yeah, well, it's nice to meet you, then. I... remembered your name because it made me think of... something. Adventure Zone. That's what it's called. The Gryfun McElroy... the Brothers podcast, where they do D&D. They have a character named Angus, recurring. He's a boy detective. Common Beef was my nickname in high school. So what do you actually take here, chat? I bet we can get a cheap volcanic drake. Probably take a break after this game, or maybe the next one, to make a sandwich for myself. Throw some items on some bread. I guess you take Raid Boss, although there is something to be said for you, Sarah. It comes out one turn earlier. It does stuff the turn it comes out. Not nearly as much stuff, though. I think we can last to turn 10. Even if we get behind? Maybe? My success ratio of playing Raid Boss Adixia is not very high, but I still believe. You prefer Ysera? But I was wondering if anyone would argue for Ysera. And is it because of the immense amount of value you get? Because the idea of RBO is you just immediately end the game. Ysera takes a little bit more time. RBO counters the 8-8 that makes the 5-5 taunt. That's true, and Ysera does not do as much against that minion. The AoE, I suppose, wipes out the taunts and maybe the thing itself. So that is, I guess that is doing something. Gryfun? Or do we give up the ghost to the poison? Thing is, if we trade in with the... We wouldn't trade in. You would play Corsair and go face, probably. Is that better? I think Ysera fits more in a position where you're ahead on board, which seems what this deck is intending to do. Yeah, but against Paladin, I think we very well might fall behind. In fact, I think it's pretty likely. Paladin's been pretty nasty. We could also Gryfun and... No, that doesn't make sense. We just have so many of these, let's use one. It's off curve, and it feels bad because we have 3 4-cost things, but... Okay. Are we letting them have the Sanctuary then? I guess so. I guess we're just playing big ol' whelp. And then we like Phoenix or Kodo or something? I don't know. Malchezaar. I wasn't paying attention, I didn't see that they had a Malchezaar deck. Okay. This sucks too. Oh. Ow. Okay, 3 and 3? Hit? I don't like anything here. We could hit, Phoenix. And then 4 and 3. Okay, that's the best thing I can see. So now the idea is... They kill that, they trade here, they have a 5-3. We do active Stone Shaper and Gryfun to kill this. That's the idea. Very inefficient. I hate having to hero power here, but that's where we're at. It's where we are at. But yeah, very tough turn. The play I was second most considering was... Because I think Gryfun is too risky because you can't play most of what you draw. I was considering the 2-3s over here. Kinda bleh. Hydrologist. I usually get scared when this card comes down. Paladin Secrets were pretty good in this meta. Right, that's the hit, and then you value trade. Yes. Ah. That's... Huh. And that's all the rush in our deck, I think. We used it all. So, hopefully this won't be able to proc. Fingers crossed. Gulp. Big gulp. Did a very mean thing to Talreals yesterday where I dropped Ysera setting up lethal, and then played a getaway Kodo. He was forced to trade to avoid the lethal. Oh! I see. I guess Talreals didn't get away. Yeah! Dar, dar, dar. Reckoning killing RBO? I've done that one before. I don't think I won that game, but that was a fun sport. Are you giving me notes -1? This deck is interesting. We really do rip through our rush to stay in these games, which is what it's there for. Kinda sucks to trade our taunt in, but this is a very clean response. And it puts 6 damage on the board, so I like it for that reason. Knight Captain? No. Okay. Damn! How's Hearthstone today? It's fine, Worldcry. It's been fine. Which I guess means it's been amazing. In the grand scheme. So we just have to, like, not embarrass ourselves here, basically. And I think we hold this for as long as possible, because, like... if we make one big thing here with Avenge, that's fine. Because of this. 7-6. I'm gonna play this assuming that they're not gonna proc it and that later on we'll be able to get this active. If they do proc it, all the better. Oh. Yeah. Looks like we'll be needing this fella after all, huh? So I see 2 options here. I see 3 options here. I see 2 options here. I see 2 options here. One is send the immune into the 7-6 and just don't do anything else. The other is send the immune into the 4-10 and then clear the board by trading in 4 whelps, and you have 2 whelps left. Trading in 4 whelps seems kind of fine to me. 2 whelps left? That seems fine. You like to preserve a lot of whelps, but, I mean, if they have Spammy or Consec, they're gonna get rid of them right away anyway. So, I think we go for the... I think we go for this line. Positioning I don't imagine matters that much, but this is correct technically because of Wolf. In fact, it would have been even better to have these on that side, technically. But with Wolf, you want the cheap, easy-to-die minions next to each other so that you can get multiple buffs after trading. Huzzah! It was a trick! Yeah, this is part of why you want the whelps on the other side, actually. 8, 12, 14, 16... 18, 20... Rip. So we actually have lethal. I'll count again, because it's kind of important. 12, 14, 16... 18... 20, 22. So we test. Oh, I almost fucked that up. Hilarious. I assume that if you put a Dispatch Kodo down next to a dog, it still only deals 2 attack damage. I assume that to be the case. I'm not wrong about that, am I? I treat Hydrologist as a really high priority draft. The secret pool being so small makes it consistent. Paladin secret pool, I would say, is excellent right now, actually. Oops. I totally agree with that. 3 out of the 4 are just straight up good on their own. And taken in tandem, it's hard to play around Paladin stuff. Killed 4 Knight Captains with Reckoning. Yeah, Reckoning does a number on the Knight Captain. And people don't always expect the Reckoning. They expect Noble Sack out of habit and Avenge out of, like, what they know people take now. I don't believe so. I think it would deal 3. Oh, I should have tested it, because that's actually potentially relevant for this run. Good to know. Thank you, folks. I'm gonna take my break now. It won't be long. I'm just gonna throw a sandwich together. 3 in 1, nice place to take a little pause. I'll see you folks in a few. Feet panda. Hmm. So it looks like we're coining twos, folks. Normally I would get the Ram Commander out first. Wondering if we get this out first this time, though. It makes sense to... I mean, we have two of these. We'll play the 2-3 and then play either one of these three, actually, depending on what they do. So they give us something to value trade into, which is great. And it's why we played the 2-3 instead of the 2-2. We could do the 2-2 now. Or we could do another 2-3. If they play a 3-2, this trades in. If they play a 2-3, we might want another 2-3. Could also go face there, but I like the early trade. I tried to stop in yesterday, but you were fighting a boss I didn't recognize. Oh, really? I guess that was at the very, very end of my stream, right? Because if so, I know what the boss you're talking about was. Dragon Breathful Face. 2 Bart Enders. My son is also named Bart Ender. Replicatortron from memory. Okay, nobody do the emote. Nobody do the emote. I have to do this from memory. Memory. Okay? So hold the emotes until the end. Also have to eat. How? Did you get a drop, Jeffo? I like more damage face. I also like that they can't wind chill me. I think that's really nice. First question is what writing utensil, what drawing utensil will I use? I could use crayon. That might actually be a good idea. I don't get to use crayon much. Or crown, as they say. So Rolf makes a trade here. So they got a wind chill up there now. Or we Ram Commander, we Wolf. We have 4 mana left. We Gryfun and Ram? Or we double Ram and Loot Hoarder? I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Gryfun, sorry, Commander Wolf in some way here. I really wasn't sure whether trade or face was the play. I think against Shaman you're supposed to trade. It's a really tough call though. It is very clean. But Shaman can have heal nonsense and freeze nonsense, so I think going face there is kind of asking for trouble. Do 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 do. We do this, 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 and face. Slowly chipping at their health. Chip, chip, chipping away. We could have maybe ended the game a lot sooner if we'd been more aggressive, but... Sleepy Dragon. This is where you want that deadly shot. So, we could actually get through it this turn. 2 Gryphons. Might draw Hippogriff, though. 50-50. Do this instead, I'm pretty sure. It's worth it to see if we get like a... Huh. I don't know. White square OP. Oh, you'll see. You'll see how powerful this white square is. Let's do like a... Let's see, what kind of a background? Maybe like an... Oh, that's ugly. Something like this, maybe even a little lighter. That's nice. That's what, like a taupe? Anti-sniping system? It's my security. Dungeon's gotta have security, otherwise what kind of dungeon is it? Given that we're still at full health, I'm not particularly concerned with anything going on. So we just do this. You could, even if you want to, do something crazy like Nightmare the Sleepy Dragon, but I think it's a bad idea. I always think about it, though. I always consider it, because it'll disappear at this beginning of, my next turn, right? It's an amethyst square now. Interesting. 4, 8. Huh. I kind of want to just dream that. But then we start copying shit. So I'm just gonna do this. I know my minion dies. I don't really care. Not particularly. And then... Sure. I'll grab the... Frantic. Toss down a big Dragoon. Seems good to me. Mid-range hunter meta. Start with just like a simple shape, because it's like a droid kind of, right? Boy, I know there's some purple in there, I know there's some green. Hi B! How's your vacay? Yeah, I'm chewing. I'm chewing. Nothing you can do about it. 1, 2, 3. Blob and a bee. Somebody was asking about our Walking Dead sessions, Angry. I think it might have been Intangible? Don't remember. Told them we'd schedule one when we get back from vacay. Someone else was asking about your love of vampires. Don't remember who that was either. Oh. So breeder makes a lot of sense. It's just biological, you know? And I might cat trick so we can get the good ram tamer. We never have to reveal any of our stealths. I agree wholeheartedly that it's much more interesting doing it from memory than trying to just copy a picture I find on the Google. Y'all heard of this new service, the Google? Big ram tamer and then Phoenix the 3-2 seems good. We could do like a maybe a dark metallic. It's got little feet, right? Little like beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Little mechanical feet. There. It's like, I don't know, Replicado's a silver fox. So fill in silver on the inside. I know there's purple, I know there's green. Maybe his eyes are purple and the mouth is green? But you know, it's one of nature's mysteries, who can say for certain? Was Mr. Bishop with you? For the first time in about 3 hours? He's not, actually. I think he left a little bit ago. Sorry. He was here most of the day, though. And he might come back. He jumped up on and had a little... He jumped up and gave me a hug earlier. That was nice. A bit torn. I think we go face. You could also keep it stealthed. You could trade, but I don't like trading. His eyes are like round and lifeless. Can't think if it. Oh man, the colors are gonna be all dunked up. Maybe we go for the breeder. Arcane Shot doesn't look like it helps us that much. No, I want my bear. Hippogriff probably most helpful in the immediate future. I think we want the thing that can trade with more things. And I'm actually gonna try to trick them a little bit and make a little trade here. I don't want them to hit their Phoenix into anything. I want that to maybe go face. I'm drawing a Hearthstone card called Replicatotron. Angry. Yeah, as Veritas says. But don't show me any pictures of it. This is a test. Its mouth is, I'm gonna say trapezoid. No, not like that. Maybe upside down trapezoid. I know upside down trapezoid is just a trapezoid. And it's got like fangs or something? I don't know what that's all about. I'm gonna say its eyes are green. Like a bug. Looks like a bug. Well, they did trade it, but we get another 3/3 to gobble up, so that's fine. And I think I like the Arcane Shot here. We could make that hit. We could make this hit. I don't know, maybe Alley Cat's better, but what I'm actually gonna try to do is play around Night Captain and keep that as healthy as possible. Yeah, like Veritas says, you'd definitely be able to do it. Would it look accurate? No. Would it be fun and funny? Probably. That's the big hurdle that, folks who are trying to get into performance art, whether it be theater or improv or whatever, have to get over, is that, like, it doesn't have to be good. All that needs to happen is you have to do it. That's literally it. Good advice for streaming as well. Your stream's not gonna be good when you first start out, I believe. You just gotta do it. And then you learn what's good by failing a lot. And you gotta take that in the ego, and it'll be fine. For example, our opponent learned not to fuck with the Blobster when he played that Potion of Polymorph. A lesson hard earned. Now we're getting the good stuff. Now we're getting the good stuff. I'll trade that. We're not in the biggest hurry, and now that we have Ysera, and also we've got some minions that are important to protect. Oh yeah, you won't be able to tell the difference between mine and the card art by the time I'm done. But I mean, I'm talking about most people. I guess you were inspired, huh? You got a nice little setup. I'm a tiny person up in your corner. I'm like a postage stamp. I'm like a president head, like. And we'll get a nice, vibrant purple for the mouth. Like, it should probably be a little darker. Add some depth. And I swear he's got, like, little, like... like... fangs or something? Or, like... he's got something in his mouth. I don't know. Probably not fangs, because it's a robot, but... Picture-in-picture function for iPads? Oh, you're on iPad. That's even nicer then. WorldCry, do you think I do a good job making art from thin air with these paint requests? Going a little bit spicy here. It might not be a good idea, but... Again, we missed the mountain bear. This is actually very annoying. Let's take this. Yes, I'm jealous of you. Well, the moral of the story is... I would have said the exact same thing as you. That I can't make something out of thin air, that I'm a terrible drawer. And I still think that, but I have become so enabled to express myself in art. In art. Art. Like this. Just because I decided it would be a fun thing to mess around with on stream. So, what I'm doing here has nothing to do with skill, let me put it that way. It's... I swear to God, it really has nothing to do with skill. Just being willing to look like a fool sometimes, that's all it takes. Pretty nice. Bow! I feel like it's gotta have, like, nostrils. Maybe just, like, little... exhaust vents? Does it have antennae? Antennae? Antennaitis? Gryfun Phoenix kinda good. I don't know what. Maybe they're like... golden? Golden antennae? I'm probably right. Probably out of rushes, right? Oh no, we have one more diving Gryfun. So we can do our pretty much identical play from last turn. Diving Gryfun, Arcane Shot, Hero Power. Or we could have done Ram Shot, Squire, but I guess this is better. Finally got my first 12 wins this meta. Congrats, Jeffo! What was the class? Nice job.
Looks like I'm here just in time.
You really don't take in the character art, huh? What do you mean? I don't take it in, I pump it out. How about that? That's really annoying. I think I want the whelp, actually. Or do I? Yeah, whelp. Whelp! Yeah, hands are considered the hardest to draw. Actually, I have a thing about that. Artists say that hands are the hardest to draw. Let's do a quick show and tell. This is my pillow from my childhood. Got Aladdin and Abu, and then over here it's got Genie, and they're like, oh wow. I realized all these years later, I've had this pillowcase since I was a little kid. I realized that whoever made this can't draw hands. Look, they're cutting off the hands here. Abu's hands are conspicuously behind Aladdin. They're just like, I'm not gonna mess with that. And then the Genie's got one hand, and, well, I guess both hands, but look at it. Aladdin's got, like, his arm behind his back. And he's holding hands with the monkey, so they didn't have to draw that whole hand either. There's no reason for him to have his hand behind his back. He doesn't do that in the movie. He's not, like, hiding anything in this picture. They just didn't want to draw his hand. This paladin's a pain. So we can Twin Tyrant, we can Bunker. Bunker seems fine. Tyrant seems fine too. If we just hit that, it's good, right? I think it's worth trying. 50-50. Right here, please. Whatever. Wow, this paladin loves healing. Is paladin gonna be the new cling to life class? Demon Hunter, nice job, I'm jealous. You're a better gamer than me. Four, one, that's 5. 4 left over. 2, 1, 1. Or I think this is better, right? Quite clean. I was looking to get the discount going, but I think this is quite a bit better. And you have lifesteals, so you need to die. No bones about it. I love the energy of that pillow every time you show it. I, to be honest, didn't realize it was a running gag that I show this pillow on stream. I didn't realize I did it before. His foot is the wrong way as well. Yeah. The big toe is on the... Oh, I don't know if I noticed that. Weird, I draw a hand at the start of every single Hearthstone match. Seems easy. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, god damn it. Filtrum? I don't know what that is. See, you know more about art than I do. Filtrum? Faces are considered the second most difficult thing. The face is the place. That's what I've heard. So bunker actually looks pretty good here. It lets us ram into here. So we probably want to do that as well. We don't really have many beasts to discount, which is fine. We'll have a cheap bear when we draw it. So that's 7 mana, and that means we're probably gonna Primordial Explorer. We could clear with this. Mid-range Control Hunter meta. Enjoy it while it lasts. Blobby. Okay, I will Blobby. Stop being at 30 health, opponent. Oh, the thing under your nose. Oh, yeah, this thing. Yeah, okay. Faces are fucked, chat. Faces are weird. Imagine having a face. Oh no! We might not win! It's possible they might win now! We've got good momentum. No point in hero powering if the guy got another goddamn lifesteal. How much have they healed this game? Like 20? At least? They've healed 6 out of here. They've healed 8 out of here. They've healed... what? Some amount out of here. And they're gonna be healing with this? Crazy, man. Not time for this yet. Gotta protect the 5-4, I think, from that hit. Wish we could get away from the big dumb dragons next time. Yeah, well, they're in course set, so... Whoops. That was not their Bronze Explorer Dragon? Oh! Ah, man. I think we have to hold this in case they have one, right? So we're currently locked in a game of chicken. We'll see who pulls the chicken first. Is that how the expression goes? Alright, I gotta make more progress on our fellow here, because there's something incomplete about it. I don't know what. Oh yeah, arms. Consec? Pretty good Consec. And they still haven't played their thing. I'll bartender him to death. Oh, tip your Tauren, tip your Tauren. You gotta be trading and stuff, right? Don't want to give them an easy way to kill our A2, right? It was another. It was another tyrant. Okay, I can live with that. I think it's time, right? Eight into here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 5. 5 out of the 6. What, That's what that- oh, did you type out Jazz for saying that's not what it looks like? Yeah, very much anyone's game still at this point is the crazy thing. I know I am. There's some blue in, let's see. We could do some, like, a little bit of detailing. This is a whelp also, I'm realizing. I'm re-realizing, so that's cool. Maybe I should have saved it. Maybe they will forget that this is a whelp as well. I got into the spirit of a card and made an exact duplicate. I think the eyes need a little bit more dynamic lighting. My whelps! My whelps! Well, only way to get through it is this. You can kind of go from there. I think this... Pine Cleaver. I'm gonna say they're just not gonna draw a buff. I'm gonna bank on that. Because I think we need all the damage face we can get so that they take this hit and they basically just die. Secret. Some extreme healing? It's been nuts, man. I missed this. I missed the most recent heal they did. Oh, Silver Moon Portal. What a game. I feel like we've killed them like 3 times over that game. We can even do a little like little dynamic lighting on the chassis here. That dynamic lighting. I need to get it just right, chat. Almost sculptural, I would say. Sculptural.
The light protects me.
Big boy is back. Angry's probably gone, but if you're still here... Got Mr. Bishop in the house. Hey, buddy. He giving me the slow blinks, that means he loves me. Chat, if you ever are hanging out with a cat and they slow blink at you, that means that they feel safe and comfy with you. And sometimes if you slow blink at a cat, they'll slow blink back, because you're signaling to them that they're safe. Because, like, aggressive eye contact in the animal kingdom, that's like, I'm hunting you, or I'm scared of you. But if a cat's looking at you and they give you a... that means they like you. Or, at the very least, that you make them feel safe. So we should consider here whether we want to kill a cat, which probably would make Mr. Bishop feel less safe, or whether we want to pop the Divine Shield. So the stuff that really hurts us here is Knight Captain, in which case we might Hippo. So if it's Knight Captain, we want to have the option of Hippo, we probably want to do this. Consec hurts, but at least we still have a 3-1. Consec would be a reason to trade with a cat. Bunker is another reason to trade with a cat, but I think we want to play around Knight Captain and do this. Also keeps more bodies on board, which is more damage. You are breathless. Yeah, that's what I imagine I'm inspiring in people right now. I gotta get the head tilt in. I don't like that E. Oops. So they just did nothing. All my fears were unfounded. Whelp works. You could Hippo here. To keep them from, like, value trading a little bit. I would rather Hippogriff come as a surprise later down the line. I will trade this. It might be a bit of an overtrade. God, do we remove everything? If they buff, it's fine. We have this, we have this, we have this. Yeah. So we do trade that, but the rest of these go face. Keep the beast on board. The only grocery store which sold Reese's peanut butter doesn't sell it anymore. Reese's peanut butter? I didn't even know this was a thing. May as well go down to 1, right? May as well go down to 1, right? Another paladin that's gonna be healing? Is heal paladin already getting started? We knew it was gonna be a thing in the new set, but they're getting started early. Reese's peanut butter's nasty? Well, I like Reese's peanut butter cups. I like Reese's Pieces. I like Reese's Puffs. I never met a Reese's I didn't like. Oh, look what they did. Look how they massacred my boy. That actually helps us though. Hero power would've been good too. I figured the loot hoarder can't hurt though. Healthy peanut butter? I've had the fake peanut butter before. Have y'all had the fake peanut butter? That's like not peanut butter at all, like not made of peanuts, but it tastes kind of like peanut butter. I've had it because I have family members allergic to nuts and they wanted to try like what a Reese's peanut butter cup would taste like, so they made homemade Reese's cups with the fake butter. I expected it to be rank and file. 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It was actually pretty good. How do we not have lethal? 2, 4, 7, 9, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Give me that. We want to commit the thing with more health, I suppose. Reese's Feces. Don't make fun of my accent. I'm very sensitive about it. I start thinking about my accent and my words get jumbled up. It's hard to talk. My syllables. My syllables. Gotta have the X-clams in there. The Mr. Rogers? Mr. Rogers is, nostalgic for me. He's a hometown guy from where I'm from. Loot Hoarder, I don't know that that's a keep. Especially with that Paladin hero power. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I think I've completed every last pixel in its right place. And, gonna go ahead and say in advance that I succeeded. Finished product right here, baby. You see, Replicatotron speaks in many different languages, as you can see here. He knows how to say hello in all sorts of ways. Flipped! Official alt art win.
Alt art win.
Thanks for the 10. Can you pull it up for a side-by-side? Well, sure. Give me a second, I'll do that. Hang on. Alright, side-by-side comparison. Okay. I don't know, what do you think? I think I got pretty close. I mean, you be the judge, chat. I guess Veritas be the judge, but I think I nailed it. You could just play a 4-1 here. Veritas! No! My joke! Done got preempted. I really am considering the Gryfun. Is that crazy? We get bunkered real bad. Nobody has bunker anymore. He says. This is probably a bad play. In Montreal, they say side by each. Side by each? That's fascinating. I know my hand is blocked. There. They didn't have it, chat! They didn't have it! I knew they wouldn't. I got it, though. Since we're doing the, you know, commit weak health minions to the board thing, might as well throw out a 1-1. We're gonna be really aggressive here. Well, maybe the Replicatotron transformed the Anoyotron. Stranger things have happened. The Replicatotron gives the voice line to the thing it transforms, right? Right? Probably just this is fine. Play another Gryfun? We could. 4, 6, 8, 9. We could. I mean, they don't have an answer, right? So fuck them. This is not how this card is supposed to be used, chat, but when you know the rules, you can break the rules. Hilarious. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can't kill though. I want to do this so that we get the mountain bear for next turn. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It still wouldn't have been lethal. The Kodo. And also we wouldn't have been able to play it and hero power. So get off my back. Jeez. Yeah, by the holy light. Down to 9. 4, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna play the mountain bear, right? So... My favorite part by far is what you said, he's got little feet, right? Well, clearly I was right, because, you know, we see the evidence here. Listen, Intangible, I am never anything but honest. And that's all you need to know on the matter. What the heck is going on? Something that could actually beat us? I think we still can win? Like, what are they gonna do about this? Thank God we got the mountain bear. That was good thinking, Blobby. Should have drawn Rush first so that you increased odds for Mountain Bear? Yeah. I did not decide I wanted to play the Rush until the very end of the turn. Which is an acceptable way to make a misplay, I think. Indecision. Okay. Good thing I've got a good answer to that, because holy moly, they are really trying to survive here. Holy moly. Yeah, right, Grubba the Geek. You're not really supposed to play Diving Gryfun for tempo for obvious reasons, but if you have a decent read that they don't have, like, one ping, and if you're drawing another one anyway to refill your hand, it's 4 damage out there on the board. And that line is what got us to where we are here, almost being able to kill them. Hopefully actually being able to kill them soon. If we were way further off lethal, this would be problematic. 4, 6, 8. No burn. Can we draw some? Dire Wolf is lethal. Arcane Shot is lethal. Dispatch Kodo is not lethal. But that's 2 things out of 14. 1 in 7 chance. Is that worth it? 8 equals 4. Those are not lethal. Oh. Oh, well fuck that. Never mind then. Literally just didn't know how that card worked, chat. That's a problem. That makes me scared. Maybe hero power is not even right then. Yeah, literally just didn't know how this hero worked. I think I would have done a different play if I had more time to think about it. Maybe gone wide? I don't really know. I hate everything that's happening here. I'm about to unleash some rude words.
Running out of time.
What do I do? So we could get the Crusher out. Oh, maybe find Lethal with the... Oh. And let's mess them up. Let's mess them up a little bit. We're gonna pretend it's Freezing Trap here. We missed damage face, but if all of our damage does half, then screw that. Mamma mia, Tiny Jane. So they didn't decide to play around Freezing Trap. Reasonable, I guess. Terrible order there. Kind of confused about that whole decision process. Yeah, it is rounded up. You are right about that. Wait, do we have 4, 6, 7, 8? I hate this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Direwolf actually is lethal this time, right? So... I'll draw for that. Hi there, Tullius. Remember when you destroyed me? I owe you my prime for that? Oh, very good of you. I did not get Direwolf, god damn it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Woohoo! Thank you! Thank you! I will. I'll enjoy that so much. I appreciate the sportsmanship as well. What an agonizing game. I think we could do it, chat. We're close. They're gonna ignore this, right? Because they have so much other stuff to deal with, right? And then we unleash our secret weapon. But we don't have to talk about a healing dragon. BGH? I assume? Oh, just nonsense. I see. Oh my goodness. Well, it didn't happen to Wall. Unfortunately. But, it has happened previously in the run, and it may happen again. Yeah, not optimally played on our part, but pretty close. Close enough to optimal, right, Bishop? Yeah, he knows. He showers with his tongue. He knows what it means to be close enough. And I want to, again, not to, like, you know, not to jerk myself off patting myself on the dick, but I want to again bring up all the early aggression we got in because we decided to do that series of weird plays playing the Gryfun 4 curve. We didn't have to do that, but it was the aggressive play. And we had a sort of a read on, like, the class and the situation, because Paladin has way fewer AoEs and removals than a lot of other classes do. And that early aggression is the only thing that let us win, because if they play Cariel and they have, like, 15, 20 health at that juncture in the game, we never get there. No chance, right? Unless we draw Primordial Explorer into something busted. That's really the only way, right? Egoism on the internet. Is there anything in particular that prompted this prompt, Mighty? So that I could tailor my response? Or you want to keep it vague? Egoism on the internet. Okay, there's a streamer I really like. Pretty big streamer. Like, he's made it on Twitch. He's also pretty down to earth. Keeps it real with chat. Honest, etc. So I like to watch him. And somebody asked him one day, what do you feel has changed between the days when you're playing for like 100 people or 50 people and the days when you're playing for thousands of people? Like, what's changed in how you approach streaming and your mindset and all that? Odo? It's very similar to the Ram play, but I think better. Like, we don't need the beast discount right now. In fact, we can get it next turn, maybe? And his response was, like, honestly, the chat has gotten faster, and that's pretty much all that's changed for me. Hi, buddy. You wanna come up here? You know, are you yelling at me? We got a new friend! Oh, we're just collecting cats today. Hi. Oh, you don't wanna... He lets you know what he wants. Very communicative. You let us know what you want, huh, buddy? You could do Ram and Arcane Shot. That might be a good idea. You could do the Hippo this turn and just have a 3-3 with Wind Fury on the board, but then you get Knight Captained and you're so sad. You're so sad. But this way we bank for the future. We have a 3-mana Hippogriff if we want it. Seems fine. No camera, Dad. A little push. He just wants some cuddles. Oh, the cats are so lonely. Oh. Anyway. To complete my anecdote. Boy, this kind of sucks. Might just do Tolvier. And I didn't want to put damage in. Yeah, so he was like, what's changed? Chat's gone faster, but honestly, I still do the same content that I did before, and I don't really feel like my ethos or philosophy on anything has changed. And then he stopped and he thought about it for a few seconds. He was like, my ego's gotten bigger. That's actually the big thing. And I thought that was really interesting. We ended up playing it at Night Captain anyway. And I appreciated that he was honest about that, because I don't think you can help but... I don't think your ego could help but grow. I don't think you can help it. Like, you stream and find success streaming, you're having dozens, hundreds, thousands of people come to watch you every day. You start to feel like a little bit of a minor celebrity, and the cred on the internet can get to your head. This happens on social media too. Accounts that blow up and then basically have public meltdowns by taking bizarre political stances or... Another anecdote, I used to be really big into... I was trying to think of a funny thing to say after I trailed off, and the only thing that popped into my head was Quaaludes. Not true, though. Gonna have to do this, I think. Forsake a little bit of face. Harmontown, which is the podcast of Dan Harmon, who made Community and Rick and Morty. And he grappled with his ego a lot, because he self-admittedly has a huge ego, and also got rewarded by getting to make television programs, some of which he got fired from because of his huge ego, and he wasn't willing to let some things slide when producers interfered or whatever. And he would just, like, openly acknowledge his ego often, which I thought was really interesting, too. And money pumps that ego up as well, of course. Money and class. You know, moving through the world as a rich person, it's like you're a different species, but... Oh, Harmontown, what the hell? Where was that anecdote going? I don't remember, but it was an interesting case study because this is a person who... Oh, I remember now. This is a person who has, like, tons of very, very loyal fans that are coming to get autographs and saying, your work changed my life. But there's also a person who acknowledges his own lack as a human being and says, I'm fucked up. You know, I've done all these shitty things. I'm a shitty person, I have shitty thoughts. Y'all come here and worship me, and I don't know why. I don't know why you keep showing up to this show every week to hear me talk for 2 hours about nothing, because I'm boring and blah blah blah. And both those things could be true at the same time, and neither of them takes away from the other. Like, you can be boring and fascinating. You can be fucked up and inspire millions of people. So, you know, whether or not you have an ego, I think the important thing is having a relationship with your lack. Like, you can have an ego about the things that you do well, but you also need to recognize that you're not perfect, you're not God's gift to humanity, and be willing to be vulnerable about the things that, say, limit you, or make you who you are, really. So something that Dan Harmon shared once was that, when you're a famous public figure on social media, he was talking specifically about Twitter, something that happens all the time, and I know we've all seen this. People will, like, lash out at you. There's, like, dozens and hundreds of people every day are like, "You fat piece of shit, your art sucks, I hate you, you're a failure, you're miserable." And he said he responded to one of these people one day with, like, a one-liner or whatever. Something tossed off. And that person responded back to him with, "Oh my god, I had no idea that you would actually respond to me. I actually love your work. I'm sorry I said that. I'm a big fan." And he was trying to puzzle out that cognitive dissonance of, like, you were just hurling abuse at me, but the moment I acknowledged you, you were like, "Oh, I love your work, you're great." What is that paradox? What's that contradiction about? What's going on there? People acting out, feeling like they need to take famous people down a few pegs because of a projected ego, a perceived ego, that gets diffused whenever they connect with a real person on the other side of it. Pretty interesting, I think. Phoenix on Phoenix violence. This hit sets up Crusher to kill, so they're gonna have to do some trading or something. Another interesting thing about social media ego is that it's not like you're standing in front of a crowd of people like a politician, having everyone scream your praises. It comes to you in the form of likes and retweets or whatever, and those are more invisible and hard to quantify than a crowd. So something that happens when you get a little bit bigger on the internet is that you get a little bit of an ego, but at the same time there's like a hollowness or a sadness that happens, where you're just like, oh, this is how it feels to go viral? Oh, okay. Hell of a turn from our opponent here. Jesus Christ. Does anything save us? Do we even have any? No, we're screwed. We're done. Wow. Wow. They even got the adapts they needed. Crazy turn. Trump loves his internet ego. Yeah. But also his in-person one. Sorry, also his social media one. Which Trump? That's a good question. One of the few conversations in which that's an appropriate question. I think the more viewers you get, the individual outliers of opinion that sometimes show up in chat seem less important, and you tend to shoot them down and not take them seriously. Whereas when that one person represents 20% of your chat, you would take more time responding to it. People stop treating the names in chat as people, they become short-tempered and arrogant. Yes, and I want to emphasize, there are ways for anyone to stay grounded, But it's hard when you are streaming for thousands of people. Because you can begin to see them as faceless masses just because your mind can't keep up with how many people that is looking at you, right? If you really confronted what that means to have all those eyeballs on you, you wouldn't be able to do your job. So in a way, you have to treat it as a mass. It's fine. It's just part of the thing. But I think when bigger streamers start to resent their chat, it's because of the demands on them, the kind of the parasocial entitlement, just years of like people like complaining, insulting, saying, hey, you're not doing this thing for me that you should be doing, or I don't like the way you're running this channel, or this or that, or this or that. And if you're a good streamer, you can shrug all those things off, but collectively they begin to weigh on you, and I understand why it makes people depressed, tired, worn out, cynical, etc. There really is a mass mentality that happens in a large chat, or in a large social media following. I've heard a lot of people tweet about this on Twitter, actually. I wonder if you Gryfun this. It's pretty reasonable. I think I like it. Ugly cat die. I do that to protect the 2-3 and to continue the fairness. I've seen a lot of people talk about how, like, on Twitter, 1,000 followers, you start to feel like, oh, I've got people listening to me. 5,000 followers, that's a great community. 10,000 followers, things are kind of exciting. 20,000 followers or more, Twitter becomes functionally unusable. It becomes miserable. And it's because there's a certain threshold after which you get mobbed anytime you say anything that can have the potential to get jumped on, you know? You say, I had a pancake today for breakfast, and you have 1,500 people saying, don't you know pancakes are co-opting the veganism of blah 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 blah. Don't you know there's pancakes actually over a prolonged time are bad for your health? Okay, well chill, I just told you I had a pancake, you know. So I don't know, I don't think I'm driving towards a point, just a few somewhat connected anecdotes that I think are interesting. Did they copy something? I don't think they did. This desecrated graveyard has been very good for them. Try to find mountain bear? Deathwing's good, because we should be able to get them at least close to death, and then maybe we have to D-wing to get the rest of the way. Delete every follower after 19,999? Exactly. Exactly. Hey, Calvin. Like, yesterday I was playing some Elden Ring. I had a good time. A fellow came into the chat, was new, gave me a follow. In fact, their account was new. Which made Twitch be like, is this person dodging bans? But they were a pleasant person. Watching me, you know, do my Elden Ring fights. Fisticuffs. And after watching me for a while, and seeing the power level I was at, and seeing the skill level I was at, blah blah blah, they said, you know you could double jump, right? And my brain kind of imploded. It's like, you've been watching me this whole time and you think I don't know how to double jump? You think I'm stupid? And you could say that person was just trying to be helpful. You could say that person was, not being thoughtful about their comment before they commented. Whatever. But my point is that everyone has their trigger points. And no matter what your trigger points are, when you have thousands of people watching you every day, many of those people will find and poke your trigger points. And the fact that those many people are there to see you boosts your ego, but the fact that they're poking your trigger points gives you kind of a, short fuse as well. And I really hope that I never become a cranky old codger on Twitch. I'll try not to for you folks, but... But it's hard. Snow tomorrow. Wow. We had some nice storms yesterday. Rainstorms. I enjoyed that. Please, God, tell me I have something to block this. Oh, no, I don't. Okay, so what can we do? We could try to draw. We could try to draw. What are we looking for? This, 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 this. Actually, a lot of good options, huh? Oh, shoot. This is really bad. Draw again, try to get Wolf. Or Shot. Or Ram Commander. Or Bunker Sergeant. Hell yeah. Not optimal, but it's something. It's enough. It's enough to diffuse the cleave. Whew! Where are you from, Blobby? Fine, thanks for asking. Where are you from? I don't think we need to do this now. I think I'd rather save it. I am from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, in the United States of America, on Earth. Michigan, Texas. They hit a trigger for you even though they were trolling. Yeah, and trolling can be great and fun, and sometimes it hits people's trigger points, and if you're going to troll, do it carefully, thoughtfully, and be willing to listen when people say, hey, that hurt, or don't do that. Okay, so we have options here. I think I like this. Get the HK, threaten 6 damage. Hero power. Moving away from like the streamer idea, ego on the internet manifests in the quote-unquote little guy too, the commenter, the audiencer. There's a customer is always right mentality in the United States that seeps into chat sometimes. And there's also this idea of trolls, you know, there's an ego in trolling. Or maybe you could consider trolling to be an attempt to make the ego impenetrable or lock tight so that nobody can criticize you ever. It's like a defense mechanism a lot of the time. What's a good local cuisine in Pittsburgh? The famous one, the tourist trap, is called Primanti Brothers. That's the, like, Pittsburgh tourist local food spot. You know, like in Philly, they have cheesesteak spots that are the tourist traps. In Pittsburgh, it's Primanti Brothers. They make these huge sandwiches with French fries and coleslaw and eggs if you want them, and all sorts of stuff on them. You can get some pretty good pierogies, I guess, in Pittsburgh. There's a big, decent Polish heritage population, I guess. We want the breeder to get the bear. I like pierogies. Pierogi. You have a love-hate relationship with Philly? Oh, me too, my friend, me too. If you want to see a theater piece I made with my partner, sort of about parasocial relationships and a little bit about ego on the internet, you could watch this. Content warning, what mental health stuff. It's a little bit intense. But we were trying to get at some of these ideas in that piece. It's a sketch. I guess we could just take out all the 2-1s. Or something. Take out a couple of them, play this. We could Gryfun into here, that feels pretty bad. The copyright, so it's better to take the better thing, because it's still gonna be in your deck anyway. So it's copy? Yeah. Whiffed on the bear. Back when I was the only one who thought Replicatotron was good, I mentioned it in Dred's chat, and a great player that I really respect was in the chat. And they shot me down and basically said, well, I'm number 2 EU, and I say it's a bad card, so end of discussion. That triggered me. Yeah, no, well now there's an ego. There's an ego. Because you can cite your credentials. You could say I'm number 1 in EU in a conversation. I think that's fine in a vacuum. But if you're using it to not have a conversation, to refuse to have a discussion, that's pretty... I don't know. Not nice. Not good. It's not real discourse. Goddamn fascism. Yeah. Yikes. Only one more turn of this. Maybe we can survive okay. We got a lot of rushes here. Because I sometimes whip out the, like, I'm a leaderboard player card, because it feels like folks in chat, in certain moments, aren't listening. Those are the people who usually don't stick around, I would say. They, like, flit in, flit out. But part of the anonymity of the internet is you could pretend that you know better than everyone as a wish fulfillment sort of thing. Don't love our options here. We could do a Gryfun. A shame we couldn't play the Hippogriff that turn. Would have been nice. I'm right because I'm better. Well, saying I'm better is only really a good argument if you're just trying to get to the other person to listen to your side and acknowledge it as valid. It's not a good argument if you're trying to get the other person not to think what they think, you know? I think that's a pretty key difference there. We have another diving Gryfun in deck. We have a battle ram. We could get through this with 2 Gryphons or a Gryfun and a ram. Then what? You could put this out instead? Is that good? I don't know. Those seem to be our main options. I'm gonna do this line and try to hit the second Gryfun. If we hit the... I didn't want to... The whole point of this line was to not use coin, which is why I don't like that we hit the other Gryfun. But, that we didn't hit the other Gryfun. If you hit the other Gryfun, you don't need coin and you can Twin Tyrant next turn. I had a feeling they would have some sort of buff, actually. This should be fine. I remember making an innocent comment in Dred's chat about how Hafu seems burnt out on Arena and needs a break, and he went off on me for making conjectures, then the next week saying the same thing. Well, maybe he also shouldn't have said that, and like, did in a moment of thoughtlessness. It happens when you're streaming for so long. But also, I think streamers can get protective of each other, and I don't think that's a bad thing. Maybe streamers feel like they can critique other people in their communities or talk a little bit about their lives, but that someone in chat maybe, I don't know. Who knows? Who can say where the chat goes? Twin Tyrant, if you hit here and here, I'll love you. If not, I'm going out for some pack of cigarettes. Is there anything else to do here? Not seeing anything. Come on, buddy. Right down the middle. Right down the middle! Thank you. Don't really think that's worth it. I'll just use the minion on the board. Keep the discount for the hippo. I have kids try to tell me how I'm wrong on how to tell time on a clock. Yeah, that is admittedly a trigger point for me when situations like that happen. So I'm like, just listen to what I'm saying. Maybe I have a good reason for saying it. But of course, that's how it always goes. 3 for 5 10. Is bunker enough to help us here? 3 for 5, 6. Two, 7, 8. So we could do it that way. Or if you try to get bunker involved. I wish I could do that, but I can't. That's 7. That's too many. Wish I had one more mana. I haven't figured this out fully. This is good, right? Maybe? I mean, we might die, but... we're kind of encouraging a trade. Was there a better thing to do there? Bunker, Gryfun, and Kodo doesn't work. You don't have enough mana. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. We have 9. I wanted it to work very badly, but... Kodo. Trade. Trade. Or trade, I guess. Well, yeah. So try to draw something, maybe? Okay, so this needs to die and this needs to die. I think you do it this way. We do have some healing here. I mean, you know. Yeah, Bart Ender. Yeah, the mana was the crucial limitation, unfortunately. I'm probably just dead. Probably just alive. Yeah, probably just gonna be alive here. And they're out of cards, so anything that they do to kill us is gonna have to be a top deck at this point. Let's get out of Knight Captain range. Shall we? Could this be a miracle comeback? Kinda nervous. That's a good draw. It's not, you know, it doesn't defeat us, but that's a damn good draw. That's a good one too. Do we draw any rush? I don't think so. No. Thank you. Be careful about where you store that Replicatortron art. It might overwrite all of your other art. Yeah. Right. That's true. Double digits! That's great. Double digit hunter. Feels good, man. It's because you got me talking about shit, chat. You didn't get me talking about shit in a long time, and that's when I start playing well. They ping here. So that means we Dire Wolf to challenge. They probably take the value trade and play a minion. And then we Bunker Sergeant to kill. Yeah, follow me, chat? I hope they play another minion. What? What? I haven't looked at your text yet. What the heck? What the heck? I was playing Elden Ring yesterday, and I was stuck in the middle of an area and kept dying. What? Dying in Elden Ring? Did they heal? Look at that top deck, though. I think rather than get the honorable kill, I do think we want the arcane shot with tempo and damage face. When I finally died without getting my souls, I had lost 120k. Oh no. Oh. I don't know what the most I've lost was. Maybe like 7,000? Huh, that's so many. It's a video game? I don't know. Feels like life to me. You messed up in life, CJ. In life! The one thing you weren't supposed to mess up on! You'll be taking a lengthy break. I'm probably not gonna stream any Elden Ring today, but I'm still pretty invested in that game. Good thing I have that article Mom sent me about becoming a millionaire. Right, so you're supposed to, open a bank account gregariously. That was one of the things, right? Organize your assets in a smart fashion. Only need what you need. Right? These are the 6 steps to becoming a millionaire. I'm actually gonna Gryfun this. Having so many Gryfuns makes us feel like we can be very loose with them. If you know what I mean. They might coin ping Knight Captain. The best way to make a lot of money? Start with a really big pile. Exactly, Grandpa the geek. All these articles about how to, you know, become wealthy and how to own 2 houses and stuff. If you actually read the articles, there's always a little place buried in some paragraph of, I did this and this and this. Parentheses, 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 with the $50,000 my parents gave me, or the $500,000 starter from my pop, or whatever. It's always there. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm not gonna let that get mirror entity'd. I'd rather them not get a draw. Uh-huh. So it's spell related. They bluffed us! A bluff! Rookie numbers. I mispronounced Grub of the Geek's name to say Greek. Someone with Greek in their name appeared. Is that like the Beetlejuice of nationalities? Chad, I'm going to ceremonially empty my bladder so that I can focus on this last game. Because, no joke, I don't think I've gotten 12 in a month. So, ceremonial bladder empty. Okay. Honestly, given that the opponent's Demon Hunter, you might keep Arcane Shot just to play around Battleground Vanguard Battleground. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's a good one, intangible. Let's say the line meme. Yeah. This is another one I'm not sure about keeping or not. It might be nice to have, but let's throw it. I'm really uncertain about that one. Try to get... Yeah, Gryfun is good. Final boss, y'all! Give me your power! Give me your energy! I need it. Siphon it my way. Make my ego grow. My ego's in shambles after this month. It's been so long since my last 12. Hey, look who it is. Interesting that they play it here. And it makes me wonder if they have another one. Sounds like Intangible maybe wants somebody to, Oh wait, you have, You could do emotes instead. What is that energy influence redemption? That's just like a channel points redemption that says I'm giving you energy or something like that. So this absolutely needs to die, and I think we also do need to get a body on the board, so... This is the only play we're really looking at. Bunker clears, which I think is gonna be good enough for me. B is for bunker, that's good enough for me. It's the power of the Replicatotrons, I think. Absolute power. I think Gryfun to kill the 3/3. I don't really want to play Primordial Explorer into the 3/3. Go away. I don't know, they're at full health. Let's trade. Base doesn't seem super foolproof. Da 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 da. Demon Hunter's really wheel spinning. I wonder what they've got going on at 11 wins. Normally a Demon Hunter would jump out faster. He thwarted their Battle-Worn Vanguard. I wonder if you do these two. I think Whelp's fine. Drawing another card's gotta be a good idea. The more stuff we have in our hand, the more flexible our hand gets, so... Explorer isn't horrible. I was looking at this line. Seems good too. Knight Captain. Yeah, so Explorer would have gotten eaten up even easier than that did. Can't do these together. Maybe just this and this now, or this. Or this, this, and this. That might be best of all, actually. Let's do this. God. It might be Sleepy Dragon, because Demon Hunter can struggle with removal. So if we get into a late game where it's kind of close... Really considering this, but we kind of have, like, this already that kind of does that. Tough call. Try to get the Mountain Bear. But when... Faster. Oh, too late. That was not too late. And I did not get the Mountain Bear. I wonder if I should have saved this for later to increase chances of getting Mountain Bear. Getting one of these is really good too, though. And actually will probably help us a lot, so no big deal. The order on this is important because I intend to use the Ram battle ram, but I don't want to discount the other ram. So... a lot of trading. But we can attrition them. Unless they have a busted drop play, which they might. Demon Hunter can do that. Alright, nothing too flashy. Very nice. Very nice. I kind of think this... Like, how does Demon Hunter beat this? This was... Well, I'm not gonna say anything until the game's over. Well, don't say it yet! Don't say it yet! Five, 6, 7, 8, put them to 11. Wait, we're gonna do it this way. Partially because I want this and this, or this and this, plus this to be lethal. Partially to keep this in hand so we can surprise them with an unfreeze. If that's relevant in a couple turns. Yeah, hero power every time if it's at all possible, or feasible, or desirable. They did nothing! Easy final boss! What? Wow! Holy moly. Remember when we lost the first game of this run to a warrior, chat? That was not a promising start. We put, Replicato 2.0 away so you can see the deck. Guess you could put the other one away for now. No, not... God. Alright, chat, I haven't done this in ages, but we gotta pick an MVP. Great run, you crushed them. Thank you, thank you. It's my first 12 in like a month. You've seen a momentous thing here. I have not had a drought like that since I started streaming, I think. So, feels good. Gryfun MVP? It's gotta be, right? But let's look through for due diligence. The shot was good, by the way. Not MVP good, but... I mean, everything pulled its weight. Bunker Sergeant had its moments. Obviously, Primordial Explorer, anytime you play at a decent amount in a run, is gonna be a candidate for MVP. But we had a lot of misses, actually. We're still good. Didn't see much of this, although it had a moment or two. The whelps were pretty important for keeping our deck moving. Mountain Bear was huge. It usually is. We absolutely are going with the Diving Gryfun for MVP. Woo! Diving Gryfun MVP! Gotta be the Gryfun over the Ram, because we had 3 of the Gryphons, and they are a big part of what made the Ram so good in the first place. Alright, let's make that diving Gryfun golden, and then we're gonna jump into another draft, chat. Another draft. Surely we'll go 12 twice in a row. Diving grrr. I'm sure. Yay! Gryfun!